Okay, so this is going to be Saturday's workout. So my mistake, last workout should be Friday the 4th, and it's going to be Saturday the 5th. So what I wanted to do is before we order all those new equipments and start ramping up the workouts, I really want to make sure that we're continuing to hammer in the mobility piece and the warm up. So many people are asking for high intensity, which we will do, but we can't lose the mobility piece. So I just want to hammer that in. And if you do this right, mobility workouts are a workout. It's just not going to get your heart rate up as much. But if you think about it, the more mobile your joints are, the more you're going to be able to do your high intensity workouts with full capacity and at a different intensity than you would if your joints were not. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start here. So we're going to go with some hip circles. So go ahead and get onto all fours, and you're going to put your hands underneath your shoulder blades, drop in your stomach towards your spine and squeeze your glutes. You're going to kick your leg back and around. Okay, so you've done this before. So nice, slow, and controlled, making sure we're not, Duke wants to be a part of it, making sure that we're controlled through the torso. Okay, kicking back with the heel, making sure that the knee is even, and when you kick back, the heel is even with your hip bone. Okay, so just 3 more here, keeping those shoulder blades down and back. So this is it. This is not intense, it's supposed to be high intensity, okay? So what we're focusing on slow, smooth, and controlled, getting through the full range of motion. So we're going backwards now. So drive that knee up, kick it back, and make sure your knee and your toes are pointing down. You're getting through that full circle of the hip joint. Exhale, kick your toes back, and inhale, drive the knee forward. Okay, nice and controlled. We got 2 more. Don't look down, look up, and switch legs. Okay, so pick the leg up, knee is even with the hip bone, drive back with the heels, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, kick, inhale, drive it back. Make sure you're moving the abs with the movement. Exhale, tuck the tummy, hold the vacuum, and then bring it back. Duke's trying to get in here. Open, kick, drive it back. Open, kick, drive it forward. Always driving up through the belly button, squeezing the glutes as you kick back. Trying not to shift, keeping those shoulder blades down and back. Okay, 1 more, then we switch directions. Okay, here we go. So now we're going back, kick to forward. Drive back with the heel, make sure the knee and the heel are even. Kick back up. Exhale, kick, and inhale, drive to the center. Exhale, kick, and drive. Nice job. So what we're doing, we're just going to really get those joints moving so that we can hammer it next week. Last one. Okay, we're still working on the hip joint, so we're going to sit down on our booty. We're going to put our heels down. We're going to sit up tall through the spine, hands are back behind us. Okay, so we're going to drop your knees in. So we're going to drive your right knee out, and your left knee is going to fall forward. You're going to push through the hip flexor, and then you're going to lead with your left leg and back. So just nice, smooth movements here, keeping your heels on the ground and trying to keep your toes off the ground. So it's not a foot movement, it's more of a hip movement, getting through the glute med, up and through the groin area. We're always pretty tight in the inner groin area, so trying to keep that nice and loose along with the glutes. If you hear some popping, that's normal. It's just you're probably really tight in the hip flexor. So if you are tight in the hip flexor, make sure you take a foam roller to that, and you're going to foam roll from your hip bone to the base start of your quad, just that little 2-inch area. So next, we're going to continue to open up the hips. So go ahead and get into butterfly position. Don't go so tight here. We want to come maybe like 6 inches from your midline. Sit up nice and tall. So we're going to make this a dynamic butterfly. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to drive your heels in, and you're going to keep your back flat like you're going to do a deadlift. Lean forward as much as you can, and then you're going to sit back up. Good posture, squeezing those shoulder blades back. Release the legs. Okay. Exhale, tuck the tummy in, squeeze through the glutes, bringing them in nice and close, holding on through the ankle joint. Exhale, lean down, squeeze to the shoulders, long neck. Inhale, come up. So hold that inhale, let the stomach rise. Exhale, let the feet go. Inhale. Get that belly full of air. As you exhale, slowly draw the legs in as high as you can. Continue to exhale down as you come through with a long neck, getting those chest closer to your feet. And come back up. Inhale, let it fall apart. Continue to inhale as you reset your core. Pull the chin back. Exhale, bring the legs slowly and gently towards your midline. Exhale, keeping the chest flat and the back flat like you have some water on it. You can't let it spill. And inhale back up. Last time. Inhale. Really calm your brain. If it helps to close your eyes, remember this is a rejuvenating workout, so go ahead and do what you need to do to make it calming. You're going to exhale, bring the heels in, and exhale through all the way down, pulling the shoulders and the elbows back into your rib cage. Okay, so from here, we're going to move on to the back. So go ahead and get into an all-four position. So we're going to do a variation of cat-cow, okay? So normal cat-cow looks like this. So you're tucking and releasing, not overextending, just keeping just a slight sway in the back. But now what we're going to do is we're going to move it through the shoulder joint as well. So we're going to exhale, tuck the tailbone first, roll up one slow vertebrae at a time, push through the scapula so that they're ripping apart, and drive your neck down last. And as you release, the shoulder blades come together. You're pinching them like there's a knot. And you slowly release the butt. Okay, now you're going to look side to side. Okay, start over. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, up one slow vertebrae, squeeze those shoulder blades apart, tuck the chin, drive heavy through the palms, and then inhale, release, retract the shoulders, release the neck, look to the right, and look to the left. Inhale, let the stomach fall. Exhale, scoop the pelvis, roll up one slow vertebrae at a time, driving hard through the palms, tuck up through the chin, and release one slow vertebrae at a time, driving the shoulder blades back, stretching through the neck. Keep your neck neutral. Look to your right hip, scoot your hip towards your shoulder, and then look to your left. Really focusing on opening up those traps in the neck. Exhale, tuck the tummy, rolling up through the thoracic, spreading those shoulder blades tight and apart from each other. Drive through the palms, tuck the neck, and then slowly release, retract the shoulders along neck. Exhale, look to your hip. And inhale, look to your other hip. Last one. Exhale, tuck through the tail, up one slow vertebrae at a time. Spread those scapulas apart, tuck the chin, and inhale, drive the scapulas back, long neck, look to the right, and look to the left. All right, so next one, we're going to do a walkout lizard. So normally what I've taught you guys is we do this, okay? But this time, we're going to be doing walkouts. So go ahead and drive your right leg out. Your right palm is by the arch of your right foot. You're going to retract the shoulder blades down. Okay, depending on what your body can do. If you are unstable in this position, please stay on your knees. Or if you have any injuries, please stay on your knee. Okay, so I'll show you two options. Advanced option, you're going to hike up through that back leg or your left leg, and you're going to walk yourself out and away from your hip, keeping your heel on the ground. It's a gentle 3 to 4 step movement, and then you're going to come back in, and you're going to drop to your knee, and then come down to your elbows if you can. If you cannot come down to your elbows, you just stay high, okay? Working on that hip flexor and the hips, okay? So the option for this, if you stay on your knee the whole time, walking yourself out nice, slow and controlled, okay? And then baby inchworms back, and then you're going to drop to your elbows. All right, so we're going to do 5 of these. Here we go. Pick the version that's best for you. We're going to come up, slowly walk out, keeping that right heel on the ground, lifting up through the right toe, then coming back, and then slowly releasing down into the elbows. If you cannot do it, you can drop the knee and just stay in high plank. Okay, come back up, walk away from the knee, opening up through the hip flexor, walk back, drop the knee, come down. Make sure you're switching which arm you come back up on, so it's kind of like an up-down within this hip stretch, okay? So if you came up on your left, this next time when we come around, come up on your right. Okay, coming down, and then coming back up. Exhale, walk away. Inhale, take it back towards the midline, coming back down, opposite arm this time, and back up. Last one, walk away. Then exhale, inhale, come back, come down, and then back up. Switch. Okay, so other leg. So when you come down for the up downs, it's totally okay to drop the knee, but when you walk away, extend if you don't have any of the pre-existing conditions I already mentioned. Okay, so get into the proper position. You're gonna walk away from the knee with an exhale, inhale, bring it back, and then drop the knee, come back down, up, down on the way up, tuck the shoulders down and back, lift up through the hip flexor, slowly walk away from the knee, and then come back down. Okay, drop the knee, coming down on opposite arm, and coming back up. Exhale, hike up through the hip. Continue to exhale as you come through. Other side, inhale as you come back to midline. Drop the knee, come back down, and then exhale back up. Hold the exhale through the hip extension as you come back out, taking the smallest steps possible because you're getting a shoulder workout and shoulder stability here. So the smaller the steps, the stronger and more stable your shoulders are going to be. Last one, extend up, hold stable, tiny inchworm hands out, driving those shoulder blades down and back. Okay, then drop the heel or the knee and then come back here. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into pigeon pose. So you're going to, let's drive with your right leg, your left leg first. So here's a modified option. Your right knee would be down and your left leg is here. Try to make it as close to 90 degrees as possible. If you are more flexible, then you can scooch back and then drive down to your elbows. Okay, it's really up to you. Please do not force this position. Okay, this position is just as effective for your certain body type. Okay, so please pick the option. We're going to do up downs and pigeon pose. Okay, so if you are stuck in this position, you're going to bring your knee up. You're going to do up downs here. So this is the option. So we'll do right arm and then left arm, and then you're going to extend back and hold. Okay, for people who can go down farther, this is what it'll look like. We're going to come down on your left, up on your left, down on your right, up on your right. All right, let's do this. We got 5 and 3, 2, 1. I'll do 3, 2 of the option and 3 of the advanced. Okay, so I'll start with the advanced first and then go with the option. So advanced, okay, your hair, go down on your right, up on your right, down on your left, up on your left, okay, down on your right, up on your right. So make sure when you come up, you press those shoulder blades back. See how long my neck is? I'm pushing up and long. Down on my left, up on my left, down on my right, up on my right. Now, for people who are doing options, okay, bring the leg up, come down on your left, up on your left. People who are advanced, just stay there. Do what you were doing before. Drive the knee back and hold. Okay, last one. Come back to your knee, down on your right, up on your right. Straight back and hold. Okay, so that's the option. Now we're going to switch sides. So come into that pigeon pose position. Okay, so I'll redo the option just one more time and then we'll go to normal. So again, option, come up to bent knee, down on your left, up on your left, down on your right, up on your right, pushing the shoulder blades down and back, elongating through the neck. Okay, advanced version. Okay, you're just going to slide back and do the same thing. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Down on your right, exhale, up on your right, down on your left, up on your left, down on your right, exhale, up on your right, down on your left, up on your left. You should start feeling it in your biceps, pushing those shoulder blades back, pushing hard through the ground. We're literally acting like we're pressing through a wall here. Otherwise, it's not going to be a workout. Okay, so if you're just kind of treating it as like a la-di-da, not going to feel it. So push really hard. Down on your right, push up through your right. Down on your left, up on your left. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to roll to our side, then on our back. Now we're going to open up the hamstrings and the low back. So what you're going to do is you're going to extend the left leg and you're going to hike that right leg up. Okay, arms are going to be here. So flex the toe down towards your face and point it up. Flex down towards the face and up. Make sure there's no sway back here. Scoop the pelvis. So exhale, 1, 2, point. So every time I'm counting, the toe points down. Point away. 3, point away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach behind the, not behind the knee, but behind the hamstring. You're going to bend it and extend. Tuck the heel up and the toe down. So double chin look, and we're gonna go up, exhale, down. 2, squeeze the butt, down. Exhale, scoop the pelvis, squeeze through the hamstring, squeeze the butt, relax. Exhale, tuck. Exhale, tuck. Inhale down, exhale, scoop the pelvis. Grab the knee, pull it toward your chest. And release. Okay, right leg extends, left leg comes up, arms are in a T position. Exhale, tuck the toe down, scoop the pelvis. Inhale, release. Exhale, scoop the pelvis. Release. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. Okay, now you're gonna put your hand behind here. You're gonna gently pull, not hard, okay, just gently until you feel a little tug. Down, exhale, up, down, exhale, up, down, exhale. Push through the heels, strong hamstrings down. Exhale, up, exhale, up. Last one, exhale, up and through. All right, so next up, we're gonna work on our wrists and our ankles. So we're gonna do it at the same time. So go ahead and tuck the toes. You're gonna sit your booty back into your toes. Okay, you should be stretching through the arches. Okay, your palms are gonna be facing away. So wrists are facing here. You're gonna drag your shoulder blades down and back. And we're just gonna do tiny, tiny, gentle circles to the left. Okay, really focusing on that neck posture, tucking that belly button up towards the spine. Okay, squeezing your glutes. Getting a nice rotation through your plantar and your wrist. Switch directions. All right, so now we're gonna untuck the toes. We're gonna do shoulder controlled articular rotations in cat dog pose, okay? So we're gonna extend, you're gonna extend the right, the left thumb away from you. So extend the left thumb away, get that elbow up by the temple, so not down here, get it up by the temple. We're gonna drive back and through. So thumb comes forward. As soon as you can't twist anymore, you're gonna rotate the wrists, come back. Exhale, reach, rotate the wrist, and back. Exhale, reach with a long neck. Twist, inhale back. Exhale, reach, twist, back. Last one, reach, twist, back. Reverse, reach, and scoop forward. Leading with that pinky. Exhale, reach. Last 2. Last 1. Okay, other side. Okay, so reaching forward through the thumb, reach back, turn the doorknob, and back. Reach, get that elbow up by the temple, turn the doorknob, come back. Keep the neck long, reach, turn the doorknob, and back. Reach, turn the doorknob, back. Last one, reach, turn the doorknob, and back. Backwards. Reach, doorknob, come down. Reach, doorknob, come down. Reach through the pinky, switch for the thumb to lead. Last 2, reach, squeezing through the tricep. Come down, last one, reach, and back down. Okay, so now we're gonna do hip flexor and thoracic spine. So we're gonna get into a half kneeling position, so left leg down, right leg is out in front. Okay, so we're going to start here, kind of like we're gonna push something down. So we're gonna reach through those middle fingers, remember isometric hold, getting those arms strong. We're gonna cut across the body and come back up. Exhale, cut across the body, tuck the belly button in. Look at my arms, they're nice and straight, not bent. Come back. Exhale. Right in front of your shoulders, not past the left shoulder. Exhale, chop. Come back, reach through the middle fingers. Exhale, chop. Come back, reach through the middle fingers. Last one, chop. And back. Switch legs. Right leg down, left leg out in front. Drive through those middle fingers. Keep the hips tucked under the shoulders. Okay? So we're going to chop, come back down, reach in front of you. Reach hard through those middle fingers. Chop, forward. Exhale, chop, forward. Exhale, chop, forward. Last 2. Exhale, chop, look over the shoulder, forward stop here, exhale chop, stop right in front of the shoulder blades. All right, so now you guys are gonna like these next ones. Okay, everything's gonna be an isometric bear crawl holding, okay? And then we're gonna go into some Achilles stuff. So bear crawl, controlled articular rotations look like this. You're gonna get into an isometric bear crawl position. Okay, we're going to reach up and through the shoulder like we're doing freestyle swimming. Okay, switching which shoulder we have. If that hurts the Achilles, you're just gonna stay on your knees, kind of doing what we did before. Okay, we're gonna do 5 on each side. Okay, so roll those shoulder blades down the back, extend long through the neck. Come up into a bear pose, getting that belly button up. You're stabilizing on your right shoulder. Reach, come back, reach, come back, reach, come back, reach, come back. Last one, reach, and set. Okay, here we go. Right arm, reach, come back, reach, come back, reach, come back, reach, and come back. Come down, take a little bit of rest. Next up, we're gonna do that with our feet, or with our hips, okay? So if you lose balance, go ahead and reset, setting your knees on the ground. Try to hold your balance as best as possible. Okay, so we're going to retract the shoulder blades back. We're gonna tuck the toes up and under. Okay, press up into a bear pose. Take your left leg first. We're gonna come out, kick back, and forward. Out, kick back, and forward. Push through the ground, out, back, forward, out, back, forward, out, back. Together. Other leg, out, back, forward, out, back, forward. Exhale, out, back, inhale, forward, out, back, forward, out, back, and relax. Go ahead and go into child's pose. Let the shoulders relax. Take some big deep breaths here. Go ahead and put the palms up towards the ceiling to externally rotate that shoulder. Okay, next up, we have some shoulder scapular movements, just to teach the scapulas to move correctly. All right, so we're going to retract the shoulder blades back and then forward, back, forward. Okay, we're gonna do 5. So back, forward, back, forward. Gentle movements, not fast. Back, forward. Exhale, tuck it slow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Full range of motion. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, tuck the tummy. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Towards your ears. Last one. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Extend. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to tuck the toes. We're going to go into down dog, and you're going to do shoulder scaps, just like we just did. So see how I'm lifting up and through, so I'm pressing hard through the ground here. Okay, so we're going to do 5 of these. Take a break and do 5 more. So come down in down dog position, keeping your neck long. So don't tuck your neck like this. Keep it nice and long. Retract your body down towards your wrist. Exhale, tuck the tummy, scoot away. Inhale down. Exhale, push. 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 Go and take a little break. Go into child's pose. Flip the wrists up. Extend long. Try not to let the arms fall here. Extend long. Come back down, hands underneath the shoulder blades. Okay, tuck the toes, down into down dog. Push away, back down. Push away, back down. Exhale, push. Inhale down. Exhale, push. Inhale down. Exhale, push. Inhale down. Last one, exhale, push. And inhale down. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay in what's called corpse pose. And we're just gonna lay there for about a minute. I want you guys to try to relax every single part of your body. And then the goal is to do at least a 30 to 60 minute walk immediately after this. The reason why I'm asking you guys to walk at a lower intensity is because after you just loosen up most every single joint in your whole body. Now we want to teach them to move in that full range of motion. And if you go straight into running or lifting, your body's going to protect itself and shrink up. So what I'm trying to do is try and teach unhealthy joints, because we all have bad movement patterns. Every single one of us do. So we're trying to rewire the brain so that you teach them, okay, this is how my neck should be sitting. This is how my shoulder blade should be sitting. This is how my wrist should be, my ankles, my knees, my hips, everything. So again, this is super important. So it's called HIIT and LIT. High intensity workout is equally important as low intensity workout. Okay, so the low intensity, we just did this whole set. And now I'm asking you to go for a 30-60 slow walk, focusing on your posture. Okay, no music, no phones. We're working on mental health as well. So just kind of just focusing on being outside. And if you can't be outside, then you can do something on the treadmill, or you can just lay in corpse pose and kind of just like chill. So up to you, but we're gonna time 60 minutes in corpse pose. So roll to your side, your head is down. So you're not looking up, your head, chin is tucked under. Just go ahead and let your legs fall the way they need to. Hands are out to the side. You're gonna look up at the ceiling, and I want you to focus on your breathing. Okay, so when we inhale, comes up like a balloon, exhale, tuck it back. So do your own breathing. We're gonna sit here for 1 minute. Squeeze through the glutes at the end of the exhale. It's just important to learn how to relax as it is to get up into high intensity. If you can do both, you'll be unstoppable. If you're only in one mode, that's when we get in trouble. In a world of unrest right now, it's really important to learn how to rest in unrest. So take the time you need. Again, you can just lay here for the next hour if you want to. You already told your family that you're gonna work out for an hour, so take the time. And then if you would prefer to get up and walk, again, just make sure it's slow, intentional, and with good form. I love you guys, and I will be back on Monday. Get ready for a butt kick.